doing, baby cakes? Being a sweetheart? You had a big day today under the bed. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Who's your happy sweetheart? What's up, to? Is it maybe time for some Fritos? Some Fritos? Come on, let's go get you some Fritos. Sweetheart. Yep, you know what time it is. It's time for the Fritos. Fritos for my Bria. Come on. So many today for you. You gonna jump up in my lap to get him? What you thinking? Hey Bubbles, hey Cashews, how you doing? You gonna go get him? You gonna go get him? Such a good hopper. Such a good hopper. How you guys doing? Oh my god, it is Wednesday. And it definitely feels like a Wednesday. I have to say, having your house fixed up is like a very traumatic experience. Like hearing all the loud noises and the banging and the... Doing good cooking time? What you making, Bubbles? Hey Aurora, I'm here and we're gonna go to sleep at a reasonable time tonight, right? Well, that's up to you, but I do hope that you go to sleep at a reasonable time. I'm gonna enable you to make the right decision. Honey garlic chicken, that sounds delicious. I was actually gonna make some honey garlic chicken myself. I found a recipe. I think it's kind of like they have like a honey garlic sauce. I even bought the honey. And they say you should like kind of coat the chicken breasts in a little bit of flour and fry them up in the sauce. That's pretty good. I had Chinese food leftovers for lunch. I think I'm gonna make some frozen pierogies for dinner. Although I'm kind of tempted to go. I really want like... Does anybody just sometimes have the urge for like a good like chimichanga? Like a Mexican, the fried Mexican burritos that have the sauce on top? It's my dad's birthday tomorrow, so I social engineered my way to get an old cake recipe my grandma used to make for him, so I plan to make that tomorrow. Wow, Cashews, that making cake, that's some serious stuff right there. Good luck on that one. I hope everything turns out well for the birthday. It's very exciting. Very exciting. Just make sure to follow the recipe very closely. You know, like if you had a few more days in advance, I would say make a test cake, you know, to kind of figure things out. But it sounds like you got to go in and it's going to be great. Gonna be great. Hello, Space Shuttle. Never had it. Never had a chimichanga? Have you ever burnt a cake? I don't think I've ever burnt a cake, but I've had cakes not be cooked through correctly, or they don't rise properly, or they, you know, they sink in the center, stuff like that. Hey, Lloyd. Oh, Cashews has burnt a cake before. I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll do fine. Baking is a lot like chemistry, I think. You know, no test cake, sadly. We're full sending. Well, I hope you have good luck with that. What kind of cake is it? Yeah, did you get them all? I don't think you got them all yet, honey. Chimichan what? Chimichanga. Chimichanga? Is that how you spell it? It's basically like a burrito, right? It's a burrito, but it's deep fried, and then usually you put like a sauce on top of it, like a red sauce or a green sauce, or maybe just some like avocado. It's a Tex-Mex. It's not real Mexican food. It's Tex-Mex kind of stuff. But yeah, it sounds very, I don't know, I just had an urge for it today. But I'm gonna make pierogi instead. And I think what I'm also gonna do, once all this house painting is done, I'm gonna make another batch of my famous meatballs. Yeah, you gonna get them? Did you get them all? You wanna boop? You've been such a good girl today. Poor Priya got a little freaked out by the painters and all the noise and everything. She hid under the bed most of the day. I hid on my bed as well, so I'm very much like a cat in that way. Not sure what kind of cake it is, but it's supposedly a summertime treat in Northern Carolina. That's nice. That's nice. There's just so many different types of cakes, right? There's like cheesecakes, you know, normal cakes, layer cakes, kind of like cakes that are almost like pies, but not pies, you know, that have filling and stuff. Let's get started here. I'm kind of surprised that that the chimichanga is not as well known out there. Fail it till you nail it's the theme for me. I'm sure there will be at least a part of it that will be delicious, you know? And if not, everybody's still gonna say that it's good because they don't want to be rude, right? But anyway. Something Deadpool. A lot of American stuff doesn't get sold here. I guess that's true. Our standards are higher. Well, I could also go for some good poutine myself. I mean, I love myself some poutine. I would be poutine it in my belly, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, we've got some missions we can do. I was kind of thinking we might be able to pull a few of these. stable orbit. We might even be able to use the same kind of like lander thing, because that's got the delta V, it's got the science. Okay, so this one says apoapsis above 36 million. Periapsis above 200,000. So that's like super high. This one is about 1,000,000 by 1,000,000 in a nice polar orbit. And this one could also be like 1,000,000 by 1,000,000, but it's got to be below 1,000,000 by a little bit. Survive for 7 days. That won't be a problem. I feel like I could do this one. Same for most American chain. You know, I don't really eat a lot of chain food. I'll eat Chick-fil-A. You know, I know they're on the Christian right, but I'm sure the Dark Lord would understand, right? But I'm done with McDonald's. I'm done with Burger King. I'm done with Taco Bell. Maybe I'll have Taco Bell a couple times a year. Yeah, I'm mostly eating at local places now. Local places have better prices and better quality of food. So I feel like that's kind of the winner. Periapsis above. Taco Bells are pretty rare here. Do you have like Mexican food in general and just not Taco Bell, or do you just not have a lot of Mexican food? Eccentricity below. I've only seen a single one in all of Montreal. Used to get a lot of Domino's, but now I like making my own pizza. You know, I've been making the pepperoni pinwheel pizza, and that's been very delicious. I'm tempted to try to make my own pizza. But generally when I get the hankering for pizza, I'll just make a frozen pizza. Yeah. And I never get delivery food. I've given up delivery. I always go get the food myself. So. Meow meow. So this one, like, I feel like we could do this one and this one at the same time if I just do an orbit change. Like, if I accept this one and we accept this one, like, this one is going to be trickier because we need to be kind of like way out there. But I feel like we already have the craft to pull this off. There's some Mexican, but it's not a common fast food thing. So it's more like a sit-down Mexican place. Like a sit-down, yeah. Those are typically better. You know, free chips and salsa. Life is good with the free chips and salsa. Okay, so let's try these ones. We'll start with that. What is it, sweetheart? What is it, baby? You want to come over here and get pickups? Come here. What you need, honey? You just want attention? You want some pets? You want to hang out here with me? Yeah, you were so scared today. You were such a scaredy cat. It's all the noise. Yeah, that's a good baby. Okay. So if we take this lunar orbiter prototype and we just try to launch it in like a polar orbit, I feel like we could pull this off. So we've got the gravimetric on there. And we've got the infrared radiology deal. There's a place that's really good, not far from my house, called El Mesa, but it's on the expensive side. Yeah, I mean, I find that expensive Mexican food can be better, but cheap Mexican food is also really good, you know? Because, like, beans and rice and meat are all pretty cheap, you know? Pretty reasonable. Okay, so this one says below 1,000,002 and above 1,000,000. And this one says apoapsis below 1,000,000 and periapsis above 500,000. Whole lot of Greek and Lebanese food. I love me some Mediterranean food. Gyros, shawarma. I don't know if I know a lot of Lebanese food. What food is Lebanese? So if I say shawarma, okay. Yeah. So if I say like 950 by 950, and we say orbital inclination is 90, engage autopilot. I guess I should move these up here, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Amir and Bustan, like major chains. I don't know if the US has a good major chain for like Greek or Mediterranean food. I'm trying to think of one, but usually it's just like normal local places, right? Hello, cake. We were just talking about making a cake. Shawarma is just a better version of a burrito. That's definitely a take. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I mean, they're both very good, right? Like, now I'm thinking like what a taco would be like on a pita. I guess that's like a gordita, right? But, you know, it's all about the spices, right? You need like the different spices. We have two major Greek chains. La Casa Greek. That sounds like a kind of a strange combination. Au Vieux du Loup. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Do they still have Swiss Chalet up there? Like the rotisserie chicken place? We used to have a place called Boston Market, but I think they've basically shut down. But it was like rotisserie chicken or meatloaf, and they had like potatoes. They had a great sweet potato casserole. And you know, like cornbread and stuff like that. Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Unfortunately, I believe they were brought out by private equity, and now they are terrible. Look at that conjunction between Venus and Mars. That looks very pretty. I've heard of Boston pizza. Is it good? The pizza place I think of in Canadian land is Pizza Pizza, right? Has no relation whatsoever to Boston. Yeah, that's what I understand. started in Alberta. I love the reflection of the fire. Boston pizza. But yeah, I remember having pizza a couple times. They were okay. Of course, we have Little Caesars here in the States. Little Caesars is probably, if I'm gonna go out and get pizza, and I'm probably gonna get Little Caesars. They're cheap, but they're good. And quality is very consistent. And they have like a deep dish kind of pizza, Detroit style deep dish, which is pretty good. Pizza and double pizza is essentially Domino's, but it tastes like cardboard. It's like thin crust pizza, right? I mean, I think Domino's tastes like crap, to be honest, but I've never been a Domino's person myself. I do like a good thin crust. Do you know what cardboard tastes like? It tastes like cardboard. It's like when you get a frozen pizza that has the cardboard on the bottom, but you forget to take the cardboard off. I mean, some people just think that all thin crust pizza tastes like cardboard, though, so. Who hasn't snuck a bite of cardboard? So, it was funny when my grandmother, when we tried to cook a frozen pizza with her around, she's like, oh yeah, you gotta put the cardboard in the oven with it. And I'm like, no, Grandma, you don't do that. You put it on a pizza pan or you put it directly on the rack. And she's like, no. They put the cardboard in there so you can put it on the cardboard and cook it on the cardboard. I'm like, Grandma, you don't know what you're talking about. It was the most bizarre thing ever. What is in my little hallway, Gremlin? Are you protecting me from the painters? The only upside to pizza and double pizza is they're really cheap. I've not heard of this double pizza, but I guess pizza is kind of a double pizza, right? It's kind of like a double pizza. I mean, I'd keep the cardboard to take it out of the oven. Well, yeah, that's why I have a pizza pan. So I can take it out on the pizza pan. A good pizza pan is definitely worth it. I hate it when they say, just put it directly on the rack. And then you're like, well, what if the cheese melts off the side and then gets in the oven? It's just not good. Don't want to clean a pan? Well, I don't clean the pizza pan every time. I clean it like, once every month or every other month. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, it doesn't really get anything on it, so. Pizza like melted through the grill. They grill? What does that mean? How's it going, Tactic? Thank you for coming by. I've also got a pizza stone, which is apparently the one way that many people do it, but I don't do that. I've got to open up the closet to let the kitty go in. You want to go in there, sweetheart? You want to go hide in the closet? You just want my attention. You want my attention. My windows look all weird because they're all like covered up with plastic from the painters. My whole house feels like very weird. Ooh, cooked it on top of a plastic cutting board. What do y'all think of chicken pizza? Uh, I'll allow it. I think chicken on a pizza can be good. There's two kinds of chicken pizza though. There's like barbecue chicken pizza, and then there's just like normal chicken on a pizza, right? And I think both are okay. Barbecue chicken pizza can be good with like the barbecue sauce, like a sweet barbecue sauce, and some onions and bacon with the chicken. I think that's probably the preferred way to do it. Sometimes chicken on a pizza can be a little dry. I'll allow it, but I'll be slightly judging you. That's okay. Does the chicken pizza have cheese on it? It better have cheese on it. People that don't put cheese on their pizza, I swear, they're psychopaths or something, you know? That are vegans, I guess. But why would vegans want to eat pizza? Is pizza without cheese even pizza? Barbecue and cheese doesn't sound pleasant to me. Well, usually they have like a different cheese mix for it that has more like yellow cheese. Like cheddar cheese in it. I am way too high. Why did I burn up to... Or wait, maybe I'm not high enough. Million meters. Yeah, it's burning way too high. How many eggs do you eat a day? Who can afford to eat eggs anymore? I eat 6 a day, and that's apparently bad for me. I don't think that's bad. I mean, some people say that it's bad for the cholesterol or something. 6 is quite a bit. Okay, apparently now I'm trending down. An hour of War Thunder, then sleep or lay in bed, watch the stream for a bit after War Thunder, then sleep. You sound like you're in a circular reasoning pattern. Yeah, I'm trying to go for 950 by 950, but why would I burn so high to get to 950 by 950? What's a BR? Is that when you go burr? Oh, tech tree. Okay. Eccentricity below 0.03. I think it's going for just one burn. Is the box still checked? Oh, maybe that's what I should do. Fixed coast length. So I can turn that off and it'll do something special. I don't know. I'm gonna let it cook here. Hey Artemis, how's it going? I'm not sure if I'm actually running Principia or not. It's RP-1. But welcome, welcome. How you doing? Okay, that's pretty good. Checking for stable orbit, sure. And then we'll boost our orbit up here a little bit more. Okay, so mech jeb. Where's the sun? Oh, we're in the shadow. Okay, sun. Oh, I always get this wrong. Oh, you're definitely deep into the War Thunder, are you, Lloyd? Okay, let's warp to the sun here. Well, that should be good enough. Sun. Sun down. Why is it always backward? Have I used the BDB mod? I've only installed the mods for RP-1 because they say that installing other mods tends to break things. So I'm trying to stick with just the mods that it tells me to. Okay, so we gotta fix the clamps. Oh, I didn't update the science here. We gotta update the science. So I don't have any of these things. BDB has the US rockets in it. There's all sorts of US rockets in RP-1. Like we're using the Juno right now. Okay, let's see if we can boost up to like a nice stable orbit. Okay, object prograde. Oh, I think there might be a storm or something. Hold on a second. Yeah, looks like there might be a dust storm or something like that soon. Been playing stockish. Yeah, I've been playing stock for a while, but actually, oh, dang it, there's my other phone. Does anybody else hate the stupid weather warnings on the phone where they just beep at you incessantly? It's very frustrating. EAS, is that what it's called? I guess so, yeah, emergency alert system stuff. They're so loud. Okay, I'm just gonna time warp here a bit. Okay. So that's above. RCS to off. So that's us at our periapsis. So now we will warp over to our apoapsis. RCS to on. Yeah, I feel like I have more chance when it goes off in my car of getting surprised and like doing something stupid like with a loud noise suddenly in the car rather than it actually helping me. This is a return mission or it stays on orbit? It stays on orbit. So it's these two. It has an orbital requirement and we have to stay up for a couple of months, and this one also has an orbital requirement, although we're going to have to build a return mission as well in a minute. So, do we think I have enough? I probably have enough. Trying to arrow break at Eve, that's definitely a win right there. Yeah, you can't go too low. Okay, so just like that. Orbit requirements met. Survive in orbit for 7 days. Okay, so I think this will work. Kill rotation, off, RCS to off, avionics to shut down. So we just have to make sure that we have the correct instruments. And we shouldn't have any problem surviving for that long at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the VAB. And this time we'll put the right instruments in there. Doing my homework right now. I need a lock-in. Homework? What kind of homework? The Outer Planets mod for stock KSP, we get a Titan analog. Okay, let's take a look at the science objectives. Filter by current vessel. Show only known subjects. Okay, so we do have some cosmic ray science we could do. So that's good. Let's start with this one actually. Okay, temperature scan. Space low, space high. So we've got that. So I'm going to turn that off. Pressure scan. We got all that. So I'm going to turn that one off. The cosmic ray science. That's one we need to work on. Value. Okay, magnetic scan. Space high, so we need a magnetometer. That's good. Mass spectrometry. Why does it have that big ugly thing there? So we have all the mass spectrometry, except for the flying high one. Okay, micrometeorite detector, space high, so we need that. Video imaging. Flying high, space low, space high. So we've got that one, but I'll leave that one on. Oh, thank you for the hydrate cashews. Oh, we've already got that. Okay. The Chernikov detector. Yeah, we don't have like much of this completed at all. But we need a minimum eccentricity. But we might be able to figure that one out. Food is done, turned out well, fantastic. The micrometeorite detector, yeah, we need that one. The infrared radiometer, that one we need. Space high. And we also need to do this for space low as well. Oh, that's right, the honey garlic chicken. Yeah. Oh, and fix the staging there. Good. I think we've got a TV camera in both of them. Okay, orbital perturbation. Infrared weather data. Uh-huh. And the orbital perturbation. Asteroid sample. Yeah, so we need the Chernikov one. We're gonna do that. The cosmic ray. Science. We need that one. And we've got that one. Yeah, we need to do the planetary photography. We're gonna do that one later, but we need to be able to return that. Okay, I think this should be good, right? I had a chicken patty on 2 soft tacos with cheese and cookout sauce. What's cookout sauce? So you mean like you had like a chicken taco sandwich? Like you had the chicken in the middle? Like a quesadilla. Like a double stuffed quesadilla. I'm gonna say like 980 by 980. Maybe that'll help us. Okay. Begin countdown. Why did we tip over like that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's do some time warping. Okay, we're running the infrared radiometry and the orbital perturbation experiment. Yeah, we're gonna need to launch like a bunch of these, probably, to get the data in any reasonable amount of time. But we should be able to last in orbit for like a long time. Yeah, we're still boosting pretty high. Yeah, this orbital ascent is ridiculous. We're being very, very wasteful with all of our Delta Vs. But at least I don't have to design a new craft, so that's good. Okay, 984 by 975. Checking for stable orbit. Okay, so we're getting the infrared radiometry data. That's good. And we're still running the orbital perturbation experiment. We just need to boost up for a little bit. But that should be fine. Why are we turning like that? Do 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 do. And we've already transmitted the low video, so that's good. Ooh, Ocarina of Time, but it's lo-fi. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do some time warping here. Okay, we're getting some good science. It's definitely going to take us a while to get it all, though. But look at the numbers tick up like that. Very pleasing. Okay, 3 days. Okay, now I think we just need to boost up a little bit. Mo science, mo problems. Mo science is mo problems. Oh, thank you, cashews. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to build one of these and launch it. What do you guys think? We'll get lots of good science, delicious science. And we'll get a twofer with this one. We might even be able to get a threefer. Oh, it's because this guy... I don't want to pay 5,000 for that upgrade. It's such a small upgrade. No, not that button. That button. Okay. How's it going, Chad? We love the ducks. We love the ducks. So this cosmic ray science one... I don't know if we'll be able to do that in the same exact mission, but we could do it in a different mission. Like, we still have like 700 meters a second of delta V, but I don't know if that would be enough to do this whole thing, so... But we do have lots of good science. Let's take a look at our administration building. We got another year with that one. And we're doing pretty good here. Still got 2 slots left. I could try to take on this navigation satellite one, but I'm a little nervous that it's broken or something. But we could maybe do that after we get all the things figured out. Yeah. Okay, we got the early flight control done. I feel like I should hire more engineers. We're probably going to need more engineers for the orbital platform, but I've got a lot of money. Got a lot of money. So that saves us a little bit of time. How do I have 700k in 57? By doing all of the programs at breakneck speed. I also have the guy that gives you the discount on salaries for researchers. I'm probably doing something wrong at some point, but... We could upgrade mission control again, but I don't think I need that. Yeah, new training available. I think we're supposed to upgrade this for the orbital one. Like this crude orbit. We need to upgrade astronaut complex to at least level 3. So I might as well just start upgrading it now, right? Okay. So we're gonna roll that guy out. I think having one rocket design is paying off big. Yeah. And I have a lot in my tooling budget. My unlock. My unlock credit is also pretty high. Okay, we're ready to do this for reals this time. Chinese fire drill, for real this time. I think after a few more I've had my fill of War Thunder for the night. How much War Thunder do you play? Do you have a problem? Like an addiction? No, okay, of course not. Sorry for me even suggesting. But yeah, I think I've spent very little in unlocking engines because I went right up the tech tree and I'm not unlocking engines at like every go. So I think that's been good. And doing everything at breakneck speed to get the money out faster has been very good. My PC is so shitty I can play, it's like one of the only games I can play. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a Radeon 480. Aren't they all supposed to have 4 numbers these days? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had an AMD graphics card. Well, at least not since the AGP days. But yeah, normally I struggle with the money because I overhire. But now I'm doing better. I'm also playing on easy mode, technically. Easy difficulty. So I think it gives me more money. Is it raining? It is most definitely starting to rain. That's probably not a great thing if I just got the house painted today, right? I mean, it has had a good number of hours to set, but... Oh my god. Home ownership and like home maintenance has really taken a toll on me. When I was like... When they were, you know, when I was hiding in my room on my bed and just trying to nap away the day while they were banging away on the roof and stuff, I had like a nightmare about like having a leak under my house. and like there was like a hole under my house and it was filled with water. And I was like, no, this can't happen to me. It's very unnerving. Very, very unnerving. Man, my thrust of weight sucks. Yeah, it's definitely starting to come down. The weather warning was actually for a dust storm. And a dust storm and a water storm are basically the opposite, because if it's raining, that usually gets the dust out of the air. Okay, just another 10 seconds. Do a parking orbit before burning up to 1K and circularizing. Yeah, but that would take all of the ignitions out of this thing. And it's fine. I have the Delta V to pull it off. Because all of these require a very low eccentricity orbit. So I would need to go into the parking orbit, and that's one burn. And then I would need to burn up to the second burn, and then I need to use the final burn to circularize. I don't know, it seems like we're gonna do just fine with the gravimetric. It just takes forever. And I'm just gonna use my RCS to adjust my orbit, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming down now. I can hear it. Stupid rain. How often does it really rain in the desert? Where is that even? Is that Florida? That might be Florida. Yeah, that's Florida we're looking at. Hey, look, we're gonna fly over Montreal. Isn't that nice? Look, there's the Great Lakes. I think that's Lake Erie, right? No, that's Lake Ontario. That's Lake Erie, right? Lake Ontario. And that's Lake Superior. Oh my god, how many lakes are there? There's Erie, Ontario, Superior, Michigan. Isn't there a fifth one? 1, 2. Great Lakes names. Huron. There's Huron as well. Lake Huron. That's the one I always forget. Real. Hi, sweetheart. Are you upset about the rain? Even though you're not out in it? Because you're a big fluffy voidling? Okay, wiggle and jiggle, my little Juno. Gonna go sleep? Have a good night. Have a good night, Bubbles. I'm glad your chicken turned out well. Good morning, Vaultec calling. Hello, Kintaru. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. You want to come up on the desk? Come here. There you go. Who's my pretty little sweetheart? With the fluffiest little pantaloons. The fluffiest pantaloons in the whole house. Do 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 do. So I think I can cheat a little bit because this just checks the orbital requirements and then it checks for a stable orbit for 7 days, but it doesn't require that you be in this orbit for 7 days. So we're gonna try to get around that a little bit. Shouldn't be a big problem. Very impressive. How's it going, Ichigo? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning across the way. I'm okay, and me? I'm doing okay. The people, the painters came by to fix my house and everything. I think they're doing a pretty good job. I'm just nervous now because now it's raining and they just painted today. But I think the paint is all dry and everything. I know, my alerts are all broken. I need to fix them. I'm probably gonna change them to be like, you know, bang commands and stuff. I need to take some time and actually do that though. Because like Twitch changed the whole channel point reward API. Like a bunch of nutcases. So now I need to fix everything. And I've been very lazy. I've just been happy that I've been streaming with you guys instead. I'll do my best Darth Vader impression. Impressive. Yes, most impressive. And I got a fluffy baby here who wants some tummy pats. Yeah, who's a good girl? But yeah, they still have a few more places they need to paint. My friend, when they see the battle rating of 11.7 because of the M1, does this mean somebody plays more War Thunder than you? We can't have that, right? Okay, we're at 980 by 979. Checking for stable orbit. We've hit the orbital requirements. Okay. So I'm going to turn RCS on. RCS to prograde. Now we're going to try to boost our periapsis up above 1 million meters. $12 is the max. That's pretty good then, right? 11. Okay, we're thrusting like Duff Man. Nobody thrusts better than Duff Man. They have nothing close to 11.7. There you go. Yeah, our eccentricity is very low. So that means that experiment ain't gonna work. Okay, we're at 1 million apoapsis. Now we just need to boost up our periapsis. RCS to off. Time warp to apoapsis. Plenty of juice in the tank. RCS on. Duff beer for all your fuel needs, that's right. That looks like it would hurt no matter where it was thrusted. It's got free range for thrusting. The thrustability is very high. And we're still doing this. So that's good. Yeah, sweetheart. That's a good little sphinx. Okay. Why can't I thrust? Oh, we're out of communications range for some reason. Hey Henley, how's it going? You're so hot. Why are you hot? Okay, good. We finally hit. We've hit reception again. Okay, adjusting orbit. Oh yeah, it's really coming down now. $998 kilometers. Oh yeah, it's raining, honey. Still plenty of good juice in the tank. Although our eccentricity is definitely going up. Oh, we're not getting much now. Now I need to go up to our apoapsis. RCS to on. Okay, let's turn around. Do, do, do. Okay, thrusting forward. Now we've got the right orbit. That's good. Okay, now let's turn to the sun. Yes, exactly. Okay, 100% exposure. Kill rotation. Off. RCS to off. Avionics to off. Okay, now we should just be getting delicious science. And we need to wait a couple months in orbit. But I think we want to start building another craft right now. So I'm gonna go back to the Space Center. Do, 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 do. Yes, who's my fluffiest little baby? Okay. So we can take on this mission. The tricky part with this mission is we have to go pretty high. The cosmic ray science. I wonder how much we're gonna need to push up to that. So for this one, I think we could maybe do a parking orbit and then just use all the fuel, because we're gonna probably need that fuel to get up to this orbit. The Geiger-Muller counter. Okay, so let's go ahead and accept that one as well. What is the Chernikov? Because there's other missions that are going to get unlocked once we get these done, right? Yeah, there's a Chernikov detector beyond LEO. But it's probably going to say we need a new ship for that. Yeah, we have to complete the first cosmic ray satellite. And that's the one that we haven't done yet, right? That's an optional mission. That's a required mission. That's a required mission. That's optional. This one's required. The first cosmic ray satellite. Maybe we should just wait for that. Because we're gonna have the cosmic ray satellite one. Oh no, this is the big one though. The one that we haven't launched yet. That's optional. That's optional. Oh, there's 8 of those. That's required. That one's optional. Both of these are required. Okay. Okay. So let's just make sure that we can make it. We're gonna call this Earth orbiting satellite, science satellite. Just in case we need to change anything. Okay, so let's say 250 by 250. Cosmic ray satellite. So we need a good eccentricity. How long does it take to do though? 91 days. Yay! Hey Wisp, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, for the orbital perturbation experiment, we need to be in a high inclination. And that one takes like 10 years. Okay. Okay, so let's say like a 60-degree inclination orbit. Oh, let's do 200 by 200. Because then I should be able to get to orbit no problem without having to light the final stage. And we can figure out what we want to do for that. Okay, here we go. Let's go. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it again. So we've already got the gravimetric one going. and this radiometry one going. But yeah, we need to get this cosmic ray satellite because this one unlocks the other missions. And then we're going to need to build something that returns something to Earth. But we've got the heat shield and stuff like that. But we're going to have to figure out the film camera and all that jazz. Oh, now it says we need to light the engine again. That's not good. It should be fine either way. I mean, should be fine. Should be fine. My teammate got a nuke but had no time to drop the nuclear bomb. So what you're saying is that someone set us up the bomb, but you weren't able to use it. It's an older meme, but it still checks out. Oh man, I can't believe it's raining. I didn't want it to rain. My house better be okay with the rain. Because it's all painted. I just painted today. I was hoping for at least another day without rain. They did. They painted outside and they fixed up my roof a little bit, so they came by. They started off pretty early today, like 6 or 7. Yeah. So I hope it's okay, because it's definitely raining now. It's definitely raining. I can hear it raining. Is that bad? What time did they finish? I want to say like at least like 6 hours ago. I know for sure it was more than 4. Because I went outside to go look at everything about 4 hours ago, and everybody was long gone. Should be fine. Hopefully paint dries faster these days. Yeah, and I think they still need to put another layer on the paint. Like, they left everything, and they left like all of the windows taped up and stuff. So they didn't finish. So I'm hoping, you know, that whatever they did, they're gonna finish tomorrow. But I do live in the desert, so the rain doesn't, it's not like the water lasts for very long. And I mean, it's not like they did the roof. Well, they did parts of the roof, but they didn't like resurface the roof or anything. They just painted the sides of the house. My floppy bird came out to play. Yeah. I don't know. I had like nightmares about home maintenance. I think it was probably because I heard like water running, and then like I had a nightmare where I thought that there was a leak under my house and everything was falling apart. Yeah. I'm easily traumatized by home maintenance. But yeah, and most of the house is covered by like the roof and stuff. It's because it's so damn expensive. That's definitely a part of it. That's definitely a part of it. I wasn't really, I mean, I knew like in my mind how expensive it was gonna be, but like I've had to replace the water heater. I've had to recoat the roof. I've had to do the paint and get a bunch of stuff repaired. And this is with me even fixing a bunch of stuff, like me fixing my dishwasher and me fixing my air conditioner. Uh, you know. So I mean like I don't think I'm making any money by having a house. At least not yet. Tell Ray the most dangerous part is your water heater exploding and flying through the roof. I'm not too worried about that. I do have a pressure release valve. So, and I've tested it. Yes, Swiss, my house got painted today, but they're not done yet. So I think, they left like all the windows taped up and everything, and all their stuff is still here. But I think they did a pretty good job so far. They like fixed a bunch of little things. But yeah, I'm nervous because now it's raining. Now it's raining. Plenty of time for paint to dry. Yeah, I mean, it's been like at least like at the bare minimum, it's been like 4 hours, and I think at least probably 6. They just need to make sure that the house is dry before they do another coat. You don't want them sealing any moisture in from the rain. Yeah, that's right. That sounds right. I'm assuming that they're gonna do a good job. They've been doing a good job so far. But plus, like, I live in the desert, so usually the rainwater, like, evaporates as soon as it hits the ground. But we'll see. We'll see. Like, I don't think it's gonna rain all night or anything. If anything, it's probably just gonna rain for like another hour or so. Okay, we have made it to orbit. Let's take a look at our science. So my orbital perturbation experiment is running because we're in a pretty good inclination. This stuff is running. We don't have great exposure, but it's fine. So for this Chernikov detector, we need to increase our eccentricity. Okay, so let's say that I go ahead and burn here. So we've got 3,900 delta V. We need to make it out to 36 million. This one might actually be kind of close. Oh, we should be fine. So if I burn like 3,000, that can get us way out there. I'm gonna save a little bit of juice in the tank. Let's go up to like 50. Because then I think I might be able to circularize at 50. Because we burned once. This will burn twice. And then if I add this... $14. That's basically all the gas in the tank. But we probably don't need to do the second burn at all, so... Okay, mech jet, maneuver planner. Okay. RCS to on, execute next node. We're turning and then burning. And then I just need to boost my periapsis up a little bit with some like RCS juice. So this shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay, time to time warp. And RCS thrusters on. The tank oulage begins. Engine start. We're doing good with this Juno. This is definitely good stuff here. God, how lucky am I that the one day we pick to paint is the day that it starts raining. I tell ya, I'm terribly unlucky. It's almost like my superpower that I'm like the unluckiest person ever. Okay, now my Chernikov detector is running. Don't get me started on bad luck. Yeah, bad luck is the worst. Space low, space high. Oh, there's a space high biomes for this stuff. Remember the CDL test I failed because the truck was faulty? Yeah, that was very unlucky. Did you go test again? Did you figure that out? Oh, it gets worse? Uh-oh. Okay, tell us. Maybe I actually should have launched this into polar orbit to try to get all of the infrared radiometry. So they found the gearbox was faulty and they replaced it. That took about a week. Okay. It's not great, but not unheard of. Gearbox comes, they're putting it back together, and a bolt breaks that took 4 days to replace with spares taking long. Oh no. Did they, at least they didn't break the bolt off inside the thing or something, right? They get the bolt and a pipe breaks, that's gonna take another 10 days. Oh man. But at least you're not having to pay for this, right? Yeah, I maybe should have done this polar. But anyway. So we can warp out there. No, but my boss is losing his mind because I need the CDL for work. I was supposed to get it in July already. Yeah, that's... Well, it never happens faster than you expect, right? It's always slower. Nothing ever happens on time. Okay, so that gets us that mission. Our eccentricity is very high. That's good. Earth, space, high, water, collected. Never does, but it's okay. Hopefully all is well now. I can get it next week. There you go. Let's try to run that with a polar orbit. And I might be able to circularize. Okay. KSP RP-1 here. Please start. Yeah, 36,000 kilometers. It's okay. Hopefully all is well now. I can get it next week. Well, good luck. Good luck. No more bad luck. Just good luck for you. You're gonna make it this time. Once you... Plus, it's really good that you fixed all this stuff in the truck, right? Because otherwise, it was gonna break later on, right? I need to go. Hope everybody has a good day, evening. Have a good one. Have a good day. Hope everything goes well. Okay, we're gonna see if we can pull this off in a polar orbit. That last test was a near perfect. I was over halfway and I only lost 7 out of 75 points. There you go. You're gonna make it. You're capable. It's the truck that's incapable. Stupid trucks. I wish my boss saw it that way, but anyway, yeah, bye-bye. Oh, I forgot to do orbital outlet. I forgot to do it again. Revert to the watch. Who's my sweet little fluffy baby? Oh, I put the 90 in the wrong place. Here we go. This is a happy looking rocket. This is basically what we've been using for all of our recent missions. It's a good rocket. It's a good rocket. Very strong rocket. It's got a lot of the zooms and the booms, but none of the bad booms. No bada booms, just boom booms. Thrust weight is so bad. We're so slow. So slow. But it's a workhorse. It's a working girl. It's gonna get us there. Man, it's rained more today than it has in months. Okay, here we go. Here's a good kick. Good kick to the face. For exterior paint to be safe from light rain, it needs to be dry to the touch, which should take 2 to 4 hours. Oh, but however, for a more durable finish and to withstand heavy rainfall, you should wait for at least 24 to 48 hours. Oh. My. Now I'm real worried. I searched online and now I'm worried. Now I have to look and see how rainy it is outside. I'll be right back. I gotta go peek outside. You keep everybody nice and happy. Yeah, it's really raining. It's really raining. Oh. Well, I guess it's not my fault. I didn't tell them to paint this day, right? So it's their own fault. Right? Okay, 2510. I guess there's not much I can do. Not much I can do at all. Hi, baby. And Vroid crashed. Vroid crashes all the time, right? Okay, it says like on Reddit, which obviously is where all the pros go. It says like an hour or two would be fine. Oh. Okay. I better just stop reading. And I'll just do whatever the painter says, right? Right? Because everything is already screwed up. Okay, so if we go and warp out there, okay, good. Still got plenty of juice. This requires a mean eccentricity of 0.04. This just requires us to be kind of like polar-ish. Okay, I'm just gonna shut this guy down. We should have more than enough power to get out here. Okay, so if I go ahead and add a maneuver here, yeah, we don't have enough to be completely like that the whole time. So maybe we just burn. We just do the one big burn. And we'll get the gravity data and stuff like that. We should be able to do pretty good. We're probably going to have to do some geo mission later on anyway, so... Okay. So let's go ahead and build one of these. Please stop raining. Okay, so now that we've got this queued up, now let's go back to our other missions and we will make sure that they're done. Orbiting the moon, orbiting Earth. So not that mission. Okay. Just gonna try to not think. I'm never gonna think again. That's my plan, at least. Is this a good plan? Got lots of good juice. Ooh, we're getting all sorts of moon science transmitted to us, so that's good. This one's gonna take another month. Ooh, look at all this moon science we're getting. Delicious. Okay, now we have to transmit 50% of the weather data. And we're doing good on this other mission. We have to be in orbit for 50 more days. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we got the radiometry satellite now. Okay, we're getting all sorts of science-y do's. We've almost built our next rocket. Okay, now we're ready to launch our other guy. We'll roll him out. Okay, let's go back to the Space Center. Wait, why is it... I am under acceleration. No, I'm not. Okay. Must have been because I was in a time warp. Okay. We have 300 science. And I have 340,000 unlock credit. Uh-oh. We're at minus 1,000 funds. Oh, it's because I'm doing the astronaut complex. Okay. So this is the one we're gonna do. This is another gravimetric one, which is optional. inclination above 50 degrees. We might have to do that one later. I really need to get this one done. But yeah, maybe I won't go into a complete polar orbit on this one. Oh, we've already accepted this one. Okay. What's available? So there's this optional one. Yeah, we might do this a little bit later on. Because I should be able to do this with a film and return mission, I think. Okay, let's focus on the on what's going on now. Okay. So on this one, we just need to do the cosmic ray science. We need to be above 36,000 meters. Okay, ascent guidance. Let's say like 60 degrees. Engage autopilot. And we're lifting off. Oh, we've already got that. So that's good. We probably actually already have the gravimetric one. Oh, we unlocked some leaders. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Okay, following leaders are now available. LC efficiency increases. Oh man, it says tomorrow scattered thunderstorms. Why did they pick today? We should have did it next week is what we should have done. Hey Yoda man, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hi, sweetie. You want some snuggles? You want me to pick you up? I think she maybe wants some Cheetos, actually. It's probably what she wants. Yeah, who's my baby? Who's my little baby? There you go. You gonna get the treats? You gonna get them? Go get them, baby. How you doing, Yoda man? The treat tags. It's definitely the treat tags. Oh, it's still raining. Stop raining. Yeah, you got them out of that one, baby. Yeah, they're in there. I love it when your little paw's in the air. Your paw's in the air. I think she's learned to look into them now. Like she'll tilt the tube over a little bit. Oh, there was another one I wanted to listen to. Now it's gone. This one. Okay. So I feel like this gravimetric satellite one is going to be done pretty soon. And I think for this cosmic ray satellite, I'm going to try to burn as much as possible to get as much time in the high Earth orbit as I can. Yeah. Keep going, baby. You're doing good. Yeah, such a hungry baby. It's been a rough day. Okay, just a little bit of Bernie Doos. Okay, fantastic. We're in orbit. So I want to kind of burn like over the equator if possible. Well, you know, with being this high, we might actually be able to make it to a stable. So if I say 40 million over there, and then I add another maneuver there, so that's 895. That's 25. So we have about 1400 we can play with. It's a good baby. Okay, so that's 2500. And then 1400. That should be like all the gas in the tank. Okay. Maneuver planner. Man, it's still raining. Okay, I'm gonna shut this guy down. That's 26 minutes, 31 minutes. Actually, we'll turn that one back on. Execute next node. RCS to on. Okay, we're turning. And we have the cosmic ray science, right? Yes. Oh, I don't know how. I mean, 40 by 37. Hopefully that's eccentric enough. I guess we also still have a good amount of RCS fluid, so... Okay, time for the time warp, right? Yep, here comes the time warp. Okay, let's go ahead and time warp a bit. Okay, so that's good. So let's go ahead and turn to the sun. Actually, we should be fine. We should be fine. I'm just gonna say execute the next node. I'm gonna add... Oh, I'm out of range. Come on, ground stations, where are you? Okay, there's a ground station. I'm just gonna say just burn the whole thing. Although that's a very circular orbit, so it might not like that. But to get the cosmic ray signs, do we need to be in a highly elliptical orbit, or no? We don't need a very... Okay. So let's go ahead and execute the next node. We'll see if this works. What could possibly go wrong, right? Okay, here comes the time warp. So we're going to burn the remaining fuel in the tank. Ocean's Water World OST. This is FF6, actually. It's a lo-fi, but Water World's OST is really good. Okay, I think we're still going to be above the minimum eccentricity here. Oh, I don't know. We're getting close. Oof. We just barely whiffed it. Okay. So... So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go over to our periapsis. Be right is saving, then sleep. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go over to our periapsis here. And then I'm gonna use the RCS thrusters to burn. And we just have to get our orbit to be a little more eccentric. Just a little bit. Normal time this time, I get 8 hours. That's depending on if I have another night. How hard is the rain? It's coming down. It's definitely coming down. I want it to stop, but it won't stop. And it says there's going to be possibly thunderstorms tomorrow. So that's not going to be good. I feel like I picked the worst time to do this. Hey, Osteo. Yeah, Osteo, I just got the house painted today, and now it's raining. Like this morning. Well, this early after, they stopped at about 2, and now it's raining. So now I'm kind of freaking out. I don't think they've done the second coat though, so they're gonna have to do another coat no matter what. But yeah, I mean, I think I don't know how long it's supposed to dry, but it's probably supposed to dry more than like 5 or 6 hours, right, before it rains. It's definitely less than ideal. What got painted? I got my house painted today. The outside of the house. So now I'm freaking out because it's been raining for like the last hour and a half. Ugh. I'm very unlucky. Tell me it's gonna be okay, guys. Tell me it's gonna be okay. Was this weather out of the blue? I mean, it doesn't rain very frequently here, but it wasn't like a 0% chance of rain or anything. So... Okay, let's turn to the sun. So we're getting the magnetic scan, the cosmic ray science. But yeah, they're gonna have to do another coat anyway, so maybe they won't do the second coat tomorrow. Maybe they'll let it dry out. Because also... Yeah, I assume that they thought that it wasn't gonna rain that today. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be okay because the surface is dry and latex is not permeable. Yeah, that's kind of... And it's not like... I don't think they like sandblasted the previous layer or anything. Hey, Dean's Beans. And it was dry when I went out, like a few hours before it started raining. Like, I touched it and everything. It's their responsibility to fix it, unless you got a bad contract with them. I should check the contract. But yeah, they're gonna have to do another coat no matter what. Yeah, I kind of... Okay, so I just looked at the contract. I mean, the contract is like a couple paragraphs. It says stuff like, you know, if I don't like the color, it's not their fault, and stuff like that. But they also say, like, you know, acts of God and, like, risk of water damage and stuff like that is not their fault. But I think that's after the job is done, right? Not before the job is finished. I don't know. Sherwin-Williams, the blue chip? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. It's still raining too. God, my stomach is... I'm not gonna say, but I'm in the desert, yeah. Why are there special laws in Arizona about painting? Oh, it's starting to rain harder. Stop raining. It would be reasonable to expect them to utilize a forecast if one is available. If they decided to risk it, it's on them. Calling it an act of God wouldn't be a reasonable exemption for absence of due diligence. Yeah. I would send it to you right now if I could, Cashews. I want this rain to go away for weeks. Oh. Oh. Now my tummy hurts. I'm gonna get a drink. You're 100% covered. I'd stake your house on it. Of course, you'd stake my house on it. Would you stake your house on it? I don't know how they make this barbecue pork and like this Chinese food barbecue pork, but it's delicious. Hmm. It's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. Like a really long briny marinade? I don't know, it tastes like they put something on the coating. That's how it turns red. Oh, the 5 spice. That's a winner right there. Meow. Hmm. Traditionally, they use fermented bean curd. Interesting. I don't know how it always gets stuck in my teeth, though. Mm-hmm. This is sweetheart. Definitely a tarp. So I'm thinking, what if we try to do like a sample return? That toothpick lobby. Bunch of troublemakers they are. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm kind of thinking about just calling it here. We've made a lot of good progress, though. Yeah, I think next time we'll have to design like a rocket that does a sample return. Yep, no Kraken strikes. Definitely a win there. Because if I like take this off, so that's planetary photography, that's photography 2, and that's photography 3. So we kind of need to do like all of these. That looks terribly ugly. I imagine we can't, enable crossfeed maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna fret somewhere else and worry and be upset about my luck. Maybe watch a movie or something. And find some dinner. But thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. Hopefully tomorrow we'll design a better rocket. And we'll figure out the whole dealio with the return. Because there's a lot of science to be done. We've got this advanced biological capsule. And we've got the early film camera, which we still haven't done on an orbital rocket yet. Then the basic, and then this improved one. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good night. I know, honey. I'm gonna stop early, okay? Baby. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.